Alright, so what you're looking at is my little Christmas project. I've been getting in sort of to painting guns lately. I painted my Wasser 10 camo colors, and I'll do a video on that, but what I have here are 3 Glock frames of different sizes. I have my wife's Christmas present. One of them, my wife's Christmas presents, a Glock 42 frame. Glock 42 is in 380. I have a Glock 19X frame and a Glock 43 frame. The 19X and the 43 both fire 9mm. The only difference is the 19X is a double stack magazine, so it carries, I think, like 19 or 20 rounds. It takes, 17 or 20 round magazines and 33 magazines, 33 rounds, and this takes single stack 9mm, so I think it's like 7+1 standard capacity, and then you can get extensions, so you can get up to like 10+1 I've seen with these magazine extensions. But so from left to right, I'll kind of describe what's going on with these. Basically, I Brillo padded the frames. I degreased them, and then I used a tack cloth to wipe off any dust, and then I sprayed them all with a gray 500° Fahrenheit heat resistant primer. So that will, if I'm shooting a lot or shooting really fast, it should be pretty durable for my slide. The temperature should not affect how the paint sits or wears. Now, with my wife's gun, this was sort of a special Glock 42. It had an interesting color frame. I'm not going to say what the frame color was because I don't want her to know. But I'll be painting this sort of in between this color and the sort of Tennifer finish that comes on a Glock. So kind of a dark gray. Just really simple. I might do a fade of dark to light gray from one end to the other, just depending on how I feel. Because her frame is actually a really, really interesting color, so I wanted to get sort of a muted tone to really make the frame look cool. And of course, it'll have the black, chamber and the extractor and all that. The barrel and all that other stuff. So it'll have black accents. So basically three colors: the gray, the frame color, and the black of the magazines and all the other stuff. So that's her little Christmas present. One of the Christmas presents I got her. This is my carry gun. It's a Glock 19X. It shoots 9mm, like I said, and what I've done basically is I've kept the sort of baby poop tan color that it comes with, because it's a really nice, finish, but I've taped off 3 stripes, 2 here, 1 and 2, and then a third one there. Just simple stripes. And so what I'm going to do is use a red-brown color and just put 3 red-brown stripes on it. Just to make it my own personal touch on my firearm. I think stripes on guns looks really cool, so I just wanted sort of, not like racing stripes, but kind of similar. Just thought it would look cool on the tan gun, break up the color a little bit, so that I'll have the, black accents and then the 3 brown stripes on the slide. Just to, it's my own gun. And this one, my Glock 43 has a frame that is an olive sort of forest green color, and so what I'm doing is I'm just going to spray the entire frame brown, so it'll have the black barrel and extractor accents, the green frame, the frame where you put your hand, and then a brown slide. I think that'll look really cool, sort of a forest tone Glock. With the simpleness of the Glocks, I think you can go camo pattern and all that stuff, but it's nice to just have solid colors on Glocks, because they're just bricks. They're bricks with handles, which is why I really like them. I like carrying Glocks just because when you're pulling it in and out of a holster, it's just a smooth draw. Just for me, I like the simpleness of, you know, Glocks. As far as my firearms go, the simpler the better. So like AKs, I really enjoy shooting and, you know, carrying a Kalashnikov pattern gun because it really is just simple. Simple action, simple manual of arms, simple sights, just all the things I love in a gun. So it's the same with Glocks. And as far as, you know, my wife's gun, 380 being a defensive round, I've found some really good loads. I couldn't for the life of me. Of course, while I'm recording, I can't remember what I shot, but you can find some good, just, you know, boxes of, you know, hollow points or whatever for 380s and do some damage. I know a lot of people say it's underpowered, or, you know, it's not enough to, you know, really keep yourself safe, or, you know, for a good round for self-protection. But I've shot at 15 yards. I've shot a couple different loads of 380, you know, hollow points and whatever, at a ham, like a Christmas ham. Just had an old ham that was going bad, so I took it to the range and set it down and fired my old carry gun, which is a Glock 42. Fired 380 at it, and it really messed up the ham. So I don't think 380 is anything to joke about or, you know, smirk at. I think it's more than adequate if somebody, you know, if you're shooting at somebody, you're trying to defend yourself. I think it's more than enough to do the trick. And it's soft shooting enough with the weight of this gun being so similar to the Glock 43, which fires 9mm. They're similarly sized guns. It's just the grip is a little bit shorter and smaller. So the weight is sort of similar enough to make the 380 round very, very shootable. So for my wife, it'll be easy for her to make follow-up shots. It'll be easy for her to acquire her sight picture. And, you know, she's used to shooting that Glock 43, so stepping down to something even more comfortable for her, because she's a very petite, very, you know, kind of small woman. So she's, you know, going to be very comfortable shooting this Glock 43 or 42. So yeah, that's sort of what I've got going on today. Just a, you know, neat little project. I think it's okay for people to paint their guns, especially if they're going to be using their guns or carrying their guns or training with them or whatever they're planning on doing. You know, firearms ownership is a, you know, God-given right, so you can do with your guns what you want, and I'm not afraid to paint mine. But yeah, that's sort of the plans for these. This will be that brown slide with a dark green frame and the black barrel. This is that sort of tan frame, tan slide with 3 brown stripes. And this will be a special cool color combo that I'll show you after I'm done painting. So I'll keep you guys updated on this. And yeah, thanks again for watching. I'll also be posting more videos about my WBP Fox, and I'll be showing off my Wasser 10, the paint job I did for that, because I really like the paint job. And I'll do some other types of videos too, you know, gun related. But this is just a hobby, so if I'm not, you know, regularly posting, don't get too upset. I do like just doing it as a hobby though. So thanks for watching again. I appreciate it, and I hope everybody has a good Christmas or Hanukkah or Kwanzaa or whatever the hell you celebrate. Whatever you're doing, I hope you're having fun. So thanks for watching. Bye.